Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword, Director's Cut, Shadows of the Templar, a puzzle game. Hooray! Yay! So, we are going down here to meet with, whoever we're going to meet with. I can't remember their name.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Do I talk with him?
The door didn't have a sign or label or any kind of identification.
I can't remember which way I need to go.
He looked blissfully happy for no apparent reason.
I need to talk to him, I guess. It's probably too loud. You can't talk and direct
Hello.
people.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
Is it
You
copyrighted?
know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
Oh, that's harsh.
It's a deal.
Right,
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would.
right.
With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
Indeed.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Yes.
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
He's more machine now than friend.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
Yes.
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull-through.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Do I want to go in here?
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Right, well, we'll try and explore. I can't remember where I need to go. Ah, that's where I've just come from. So logically, I assume we pull this out, and then we get in this cupboard.
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
So I assume we can now go in here. So he's just following the cord back, I suspect. Can I not? Oh. Oh, what? Ah! I have the time to do it now. Ha! There we go. I look all kinds of professional in the winnel. So I've done everything I can here. I assume if we try and go through here, it tells me off.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, Doctor.
Thank you.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay,
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good.
Oh, no, no, we're not, no. No, please, no. What have we... Wait, what? Is that what I've just been given?
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Indeed.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can I not? Oh, right, yes.
This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
Talk to him, though. Because otherwise we're kind of giving away our disguise.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Oh, dear.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
Yes, I'd like to know actually what the problem is. I should have looked at this item.
I'll come back later.
What have I got in my inventory?
It was a device used for measuring people's blood pressure.
Maybe I should use it then.
Hi, it's me again. What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
I think it would have been better. I know in like if you're doing a film or a book, you would have gone through. So what are the other people like? So what about the guy in the private room? Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Wait, is this Boissy?
I'll come back later.
Can I not have a look?
This guy didn't look sick to me.
Okay,
He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
No, Boissy was in a coma.
Hi,
Wasn't
me
he?
again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
I don't understand what this means.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Okay. Offer him the red nose.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
No. I found it in a sewer.
He's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
I'll come back later.
So I can't interact with those fellas. Could talk to Grendel again, I suppose.
The nurse was stunningly beautiful. The guys on this ward sure were lucky to be in her care. Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
No.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
There's nothing there I want. We'll go down here, although I might get told off.
Doctor!
Uh-oh, yes?
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Yes, I did. I just did. I just did.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Okay. Should I ask? That's going to be rather suspicious.
Pardon me, nurse.
Let's
Oui,
ask.
monsieur?
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Oh, right, that was rather pathetic. I was
Thank
hoping...
you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So he's probably...
This guy didn't look sick to me.
Yes, I know.
He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
So he's probably going to complain again. If I walk past.
Oh,
What now?
you didn't.
You didn't finish. What?
Okay, let's try again.
Oh, do I need to go and talk to him and say... and ask him about my blood pressure or something? Go back to Dr. Monroe. Where's Dr. Monroe?
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Right, so... yeah, we'll head off. So, we head back.
The young man's face was full of eagerness and enthusiasm. I figured he was fresh from college.
Is this man... No! No! What are you doing? Are you Mr. Are you Dr. Monroe? What? 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 No! Stop it! Right, thank you. Thank you for moving away. Thank you.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Yes, sir? Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit. Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Yes, stop talking.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something.
Why, it's J2, you fool!
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Oh dear, this is
See you
terrible.
later.
Right.
We need to find Boissy as well. That'd be useful.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to ask about something else. Oh well. Are you Dr. Monroe? Oh no, I need the thing back then.
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! Just the man. You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Oh no.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Yes.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Okay, that's quite terrifying. Okay. I know what we're doing.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Right.
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Keep it safe until I think of something.
Okay, so we're gonna take him through,
Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
and we're gonna get him to do the to use the gauge on. Right. On this patient.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes,
Spin
sir?
round.
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me
Oh
to
right, I
do
can't
with
do it.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
So he's distracting him, so we can just walk past. It does look like he's strangling him a little bit.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in this
He's
room.
in quarantine, doc. Right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
What?
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
You.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How is the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Right, okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I have never seen him before.
Right, well,
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc.
in we go. That does not look like anthrax. Well, I say that as if I know what
Okay.
anthrax is like.
Yes. I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassins.
Oh my goodness, assassins and Templars. Ah!
Me, I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the